Hello. Welcome. We're back. I was in New York. That's why we did not have an episode last week. I had a great time. I went and visited my girlfriend and her family. That was a fun trip. I blinked and all of a sudden it was over. I miss her and I miss her family already. It was one of those trips, you take to there, you go to the airport, and I felt like I just left the airport when I got back. It went by way too quick, and I can't wait to be back. And if I sit here and I get upset about, how much I miss her, it's just going to make the days longer, and I will see her soon. I'm actually looking at a picture of us right now. It's like in my vision. I could see it right now. But if you guys have ever been to an airport, you guys know airports are they're not really the most fun thing to be in. But I should be thankful, I should be thankful that I'm able to fly and I'm able to get across the country in 10 hours. Because, if it was 1700s, you got to take a wagon, you got to walk, you got to take by horseback, and maybe I'd get to the end of Oregon by next month, But my spoiled ass, was able to sit on a plane and not do anything but sleep, and I'm able to get somewhere. So I want to be more thankful for that, and I think that should go for a lot of things, I should be thankful. Be thankful for the things you got. My girlfriend actually is the one who told me that, just be thankful that you get to ride, the plane. And I said goodbye to her. Going back home, and airports be playing the saddest music, man. Or at least the Buffalo airport does. Oh, man. You're saying goodbye to someone at the airport. You're walking through your gate. They got something sad playing, And I never really understood. It never really hit me until that last time, so it just, yeah, it was definitely an experience. But I can't wait to be back, and I'll be back there soon. But I've been doing really good. We had a good week. Been keeping up with everything, and I hope everybody else's week has been good too. I come on here and talk, and I don't ever get to listen to the people who are listening and how they're doing. And if you guys ever want to call in and check in and say how you guys are doing, remember, you guys can always call the hotline, 425-320-3641, and let me know how you're doing. Maybe you're going through it. Maybe you're not. Maybe you won the lottery. But if you won the lottery, I don't know if I would be the first one you'd want to call. I would tell my girlfriend, my mom, my brother, and my cousins. And that's about it, I think. But we got a stacked lineup coming up on this podcast, man. We got some really cool guests coming. We got Andrew Sudol, who goes to the University of Alabama. We met in private school, in high school, so he's going to be the next guest. So the next episode you will hear will be a guest episode. And then we will have Verbose back on, Alex Hampton. If you guys remember him, he's been on with Shane Andreas, and he's also come on an episode of just him, but this will be the first time where he's in studio. Super awesome dude, has great music. Can't wait to have him on. And then we will have Dennis Claus on. He is a native comedian and storyteller who's done everything. I think he's been all over the country. Every state, I think. And he's got so many stories. I got to meet him actually when I was in New York at a sweat lodge. He was providing that warmth for us, he was helping provide that warmth. The grandfather rocks were the ones that were, bringing us that heat, but he was definitely accompanying them for us. And man, that was the hottest sweat I think I've ever been in. That fourth round comes around and that sweat, it hits you. Man, it was so hot, you gotta pray hard when it gets hot like that. You gotta really pray hard. And we were told, you know, it doesn't mean just squint hard. You know, it means pray hard. You know, praying harder doesn't mean squinting your eyes or, you know, clenching your fist harder. It means, you know, think harder for yourself, for them. And always remember, you know, you're okay. Whatever you're going through, you know, sometimes it's hard to remember that. It's really hard to remember, hey, I'm going to be okay at the end of this. Whatever happens, I'm going to be okay with this. You know, you get cut off in traffic. You know, you're going to be okay. You know, you get a C on a test. You're going to be okay. You're going to live, you know. Maybe something else minor, you know, something financial gets in your way. It's going to be okay. You're going to get through it. You know, there's jobs out there. There's opportunities to make financial gain. There always will be. You know, you could sell your clothes. You could sell your shoes. You could, you know, sell lemonade at the end of the street. If you're underage, you know, if you're over 18, nobody might not stop. You know, if you're like 10, maybe someone will stop. But if you are 10 and you're listening to this, don't make a lemonade stand without someone being there. You know, I would hate for something to happen to you. So, like, if you're 10 years old or young, you know, if you're 15 or younger and you want to start a lemonade stand, have, like, your cousin be there with you or your uncle or your auntie, because I don't want you to get, like, you know, anyone to mess with you. You know? That's not cool. People who mess with people at lemonade stands are weirdos, you know. Just give the kid, like, $5, tell him to keep the change and keep going. That's what you should do at every lemonade stand you see. Give more than the lemonade costs. Keep the change. See you later. That's how it all should go, I think. Because that little kid has taken a lot of time out of, you know, it's some courage and some time to do this. And they're trying to save up for some toys, and they're tired of asking for, you know, money, or, you know, maybe their mom or dad just doesn't want to pay for their toys and says, hey, go make a lemonade stand then. Oh, man. What a week. What a beautiful day today it was. It wasn't too cold and it wasn't too warm. I don't know where you're from. Maybe it was raining, snowing, windy, dry, you know, humid maybe. I've always been really, really thankful to be from Washington. Washington is a great state, I believe, and I think it has a lot of amazing things, and I love the air here, love the water here. I love everything about it here. And then I really love New York. You know, I never went there until this summer, but it was a really great, I love it every time I go. It's not humid. It's not really bad to be there. I just like it there. It's really cool. It's really chill there. And I'm so thankful for everything. And I plan on playing some new video games tonight. I got the new Madden. I'm a little late. But I'm excited to play it. You know, I'm excited to play video games, and it brings me a lot of joy. And there was a time in my life, you know, probably within these last 2 years, where there was a time where I said, you know, I don't think I need these anymore. I don't want to play these as much. And I haven't played them as much as I used to, obviously. But they bring me a lot of joy. And, I get to play and have fun, talk to my friends, and get offline. You know, and then I go to bed. I really enjoy those. You know, or I get to play with Among Us with my girlfriend or my cousins or, you know, my brother. You know, it's fun. You know, it brings people together. That's why I like video games. I don't like to play alone. You know, that's why I play online. And I think, you know, incorporating online into video game consoles was a huge step. Because I remember the first time I got to set up Xbox Live on my Xbox 360 with my brother's dad, who I call Dad. You know, he plugged in the Ethernet cord and made it all. He hooked everything up for me to play Guitar Hero Online. And oh my God, I got to play Guitar Hero Online. It was so cool. I was just getting the medium at the time. I remember because I was only playing 4 buttons. And it was so cool. And ever since I saw him do that, I always wanted to be the tech guy, know how to, hook things up or, do those things. I got to see him hook it up and see, like, online on Xbox, the 360. Wow, it was cool. And then I got to play Halo 3 online with my cousins. Then you get to get your headset and you plug it in, Or maybe it's, your Xbox, and then you get the headset, and then you get to talk to them. And it was just a really amazing, maybe if you didn't have a headset, you got to Skype. You would Skype. That's how I would sometimes, talk to people. And that brought me back, hearing that Skype button, Skype call. I think I'm doing it wrong. But I had a lot of fun back then, and I still do have a lot of fun. But it's just those times are fun to reminisce on, And just to see the old Xbox dashboard was cool. The new Xbox dashboard is fine. I don't mind it. But the games I think I played the most on Xbox One were probably Destiny, Madden and 2K. I played a lot of Call of Duty. I didn't play many of the new Halos on the new Xbox One. But the thing is, on Destiny, if you teabag somebody, they take that stuff to heart. Like on Halo 3, it was kind of like funny, like, oh, he teabagged me, haha. Destiny, if you teabag someone in Trials of Osiris, it's like you're ruining their family's name. I would play Trials of Osiris all the time, and we would tell each other, don't teabag them, because then they're gonna go like ape shit. Then they're gonna like start hacking or something. You got to be careful when you teabag in Destiny. In Destiny 2, obviously. Teabagging, if you guys don't know what teabagging is, so imagine you're holding a cup, and you're going up and down on the teabag. It's like crouching up and down, so it makes it look like you're humping the player on video games, and that's what teabagging is. And if you do that on Destiny, you crouch over someone and press it really fast, people get really upset. Damn, I want to play some Destiny right now. I really love Destiny. I think it's a really fun game. I really do. And it's just crazy to see how many video games I have played. I've played a lot of them, and to still see that I'm 22 years old, about to turn 23 here soon, that I still play them. And I don't think that's going to change. I don't think it'll ever change. Maybe when I'm older and have kids. But even then, I'll probably be like, hey, you guys want to play up Halo? Or, hey, you guys want to play Mario? Because, they can't play M games right away. My first M game or first rated R movie I saw was Tropic Thunder. And I saw that on DVD in our living room. And I got to watch Tropic Thunder. That's the first one I remember. I bet you I was in the room when some were on or something. But Tropic Thunder was the first R-rated movie I got to see. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Robert Downey Jr. when he did blackface. And then my first M-rated game, I think, was Halo 3 or Call of Duty. No, because I played Halo first, because I remember I was that kid who would be like, I like Halo more because you don't die as quick. Because Call of Duty, you would die instantly. World at War, that's the one I would play. I didn't play Modern Warfare 4. I did after, I bought it after, but World at War Online, I would, that's the one I was introduced to, was World at War Online. And I'd actually play with my friend Robbie. Not Rob, to be mistaken for, until later. And then, I'd play with Robbie for a long time. And obviously my cousins were before him, but on World at War I played with Robbie, and I'd always make fun of his pug. I'd always really make fun of his pugs. He was a guy who liked pugs, and I'd be like, dude, your pug is ugly, bro. And he'd get so upset. He'd get so upset when I'd make fun of his fucking pug. Like, I remember he'd get pissed. Like, I would be like, dude, pugs are ugly. All pugs are ugly. And then he'd leave the game. Or he just wouldn't talk. Like, you gotta know when you get a pug, it's kind of ugly. You know? I mean, like, pugs aren't the most cutest dog. They're not the ugliest, but they're definitely not the most good-looking dog. And I'm not hating on them because they're ugly or anything, because I had a pug. But I'm just saying, you gotta kind of know they're ugly. And that's okay. I don't love them any less. I remember I said, he just doesn't look healthy. I mean, his pug didn't really look that healthy, though. And I said that, and he got really mad. And my other friend, Tyler, had Chihuahuas. And he was in the party, too, and we would make fun of, we would say Chihuahuas are better than pugs, and here's why. And then, Robbie, sitting here just trying to play some More Than War, and we're making fun of his dogs, man. You make fun of someone's dog, they'd rather you make fun of their mole on their face than their dog, And I never really made fun of people's dogs after that, because I noticed, his level of play went down when we play online and we make fun of his pugs. His pugs meant something to him, and, his pugs, really helped his kill-death ratio on Call of Duty. If you wanted Robbie to do good, you'd say, how's your pug doing? And he'd be like, oh, they're doing good. And then he would be in a better mood. But if you open the conversation and say, how's your ugly pug doing? It's not going to be a fun gaming day. Because back then, it would be gaming days. Me and my cousin Rob, different Rob, would go down to the store, walk there. Because we were cool and we were older and, we'd go get a Voltage Mountain Dew, snacks, and just game all day. All day. We would. That's what we would do. We wouldn't get tired. I would always be the one that gets tired, to be honest with you. I'd go to bed and everyone, oh, Dom's going to sleep. Lightweight. Every time I'd be the one to go to sleep. So I never wanted to admit it. I never wanted to admit that I was the guy who would always get tired when we'd have a game sesh. I always would. I would always be that guy, man. But now that I'm older, I can admit it. I can let that into the world and admit that I was the one who would get tired when we play. And to all my bros out there who I've played video games with, I'm sorry. It's just, I got tired. I'd hit the Mountain Dew high and then I'd crash, Oh. It was a good time. I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. And maybe on these long pauses, I bet you guys look at your phone to see if it paused. Because I sometimes take a long breath or something, or take a drink or something. And do you guys look at the video when it stops for a little bit? I do that just because I do that sometimes, and that's why I say that. But video games, man, they were fun. And it just I like those times. I have because I was in an airport and I was in all these planes to jump all the way back to where we were. I was on all these planes and, I was around this. So there's some experiences. So this is what happened. I'm there. I have 3 stories. So I get there and I get on my plane and I was almost running out of time to get to my next flight because I had a layover. And one time I did miss a flight from a layover because a plane was parked in the wrong gate. So we had to wait for them to unload, and then we got on, and then I missed my flight. And that was when I was coming back from Gathering Nations powwow with my cousin Rob, and we just got on the next plane, whatever. And that was a bummer. But this plane that didn't happen. On the way to Buffalo, I had no problems whatsoever. I actually had one of the longest plane ride was like 3 hours, and I didn't even have to. I didn't have anybody next to me, so that was really cool. So I got to like spread out. But okay, so I'm coming back. This was 2 days ago. I'm coming back from Buffalo, and I go to Atlanta, and there was this family that was. I had my seat. I remember it was 44A, kind of towards the back, and I'm the only one in the row. Only one in the row. And there's this family next to me. There was a mom, a dad, a sister, and a mom. No, a mom, a dad, a sister, and a sister. And one of them was supposed to sit next to me. Because there's three seats. There's 3 on the left and 3 on the right. And one of them was supposed to sit next to me. And it was the sister, I think, or the lady was like 40. And she's like, I am not sitting next to a stranger in a national, global pandemic. You can't make me. And I just sat there, and the flight attendant came to me. She's like, can I see your thing just to make sure that's, I was like, sure, here. And she's like, well, that's your spot. And then they just moved the lady. But it was such a big deal. Like, I had my mask on. I wasn't coughing or nothing. But, I mean, I guess the lady in some sense was taking the right precautions. She didn't want to be next to anybody. But, I mean, like, you get moved 2 seats back, you're still going to be kind of breathing the air I was breathing anyway. So, did you really win? Or you just kind of look like a crazy girl in front of everyone? And then, so there's 2 stories. And then, so I'm on from Atlanta to Salt Lake City, and it's a 4-hour flight. And so this is the next flight, and I'm sleeping, right? I try to sleep on plane rides because that's the only way I can get through them. And I go to sleep, and this guy in front of me rips ass so bad that I wake up and whiff it, and it woke me up because it smelled so bad. So what I did is I connected to the Wi-Fi, which is kind of a pain, texted my girlfriend from 30,000 feet in the air, and I said, I just woke up from some guy ripping ass. And maybe that wasn't the perfect, like, text to her. Maybe, like, I should have said, hey, babe, I love you, from 30,000 feet, but I told her I just got woke up by a fart. And I love how I can text her that, but, oh man, that sucked. It smelled so bad, and it smelled so bad for like 30 minutes. So, like, how planes say they recycle the air? I almost think it's bullshit, because I smelled that fart for a good 30 minutes, or that guy kept farting on 12-minute intervals just to keep it so, like, the fart was always there. I couldn't, because I like to lay on the bed, like, on the plane like this, like with your arms folded, and then put your head down on the desk. But it kind of sucks because then you get woken up on the last 20 minutes, because then they're landing, but then they never land in 20 minutes. It's like always 35 minutes, so then you're laying there for 35 minutes. But anyway, so I can't even lay like that no more. But luckily I'm on the window seat, so I could kind of lean to the right. And that's what I did for a little bit, but I couldn't go back to sleep. So then I land in Salt Lake City. And then I had an hour 55 to kill, which was kind of a long time. Yeah, I've had longer layovers, though. I've had like a 5-hour one time. That was blue. So then I'm walking around on the moving escalators, or the moving like sidewalks. Those are fun. Talk to my girlfriend. And then so there's a flight before mine, which was to Baltimore, from Salt Lake City to Baltimore. And it said 5:05 p.m. departs. And it was like 5:30 at that time. And it said under, flight to Spokane. So I was like, okay, well, I'm next. When that gets updated, I'll go. And I was talking to my girlfriend, just kind of walking around, nonchalantly. And then we hung up. And then I was watching the Philly Cowboys game on the TV. And then all of a sudden, he's like, last call for flight to Spokane. And I was like, what? It didn't even say Spokane on the thing yet. So I get up and run over there. And I'm like, hey, I'm here for this flight to Spokane. And he's like, I was like, is this it? And he's like, yeah, this is it with hella sass. And I'm like, what? So I run on the Spokane flight. You know, I sit there and go to sleep. And actually, no, I did not go to sleep. I watched the remainder of the Cowboys-Philly game. And then I watched Joe Rogan's podcast with Duncan Trussell. And then my phone was kind of dying, so I had to, like, plug it in. And then I had wired headphones, so I couldn't do both. So I had to, like, charge it for a little bit and then listen. And then I didn't even get up and go to the bathroom just because I didn't even really want to be in there. Fuck that. And I was a little bit behind first class, so I got to kind of see what it looked like in there. You know, when you walk by, you can kind of see it, but, you know, I guess they offered, like, people drinks, like, 2 seats behind first class, and then they stopped. And then I remember because the guy right in front of me was really pissed off. He's like, why didn't they just go one more row? I mean, he was really upset that he didn't get, like, a little thing of wine or beer or tequila or whatever the fuck he wanted. I don't know what the fuck he wanted. But, yeah, I mean, poor guy. Maybe he really wanted to drink. I was also thinking, like, in airlines or in airports, you can't smoke in. So do smokers, like, not like airports because they can't? I mean, I bet you they have a spot for them, but I never know where they are. And you can't obviously smoke on the plane. So, like, if a smoker were to go to Japan, dude, they'd be stressing. Or I know some people, Pauly Shore, actually, he said on a podcast, he likes to drink a lot, and he likes to drink on planes, but some, you know, obviously if you're on, like, an economy plane ride, like the one I would be on, you can't drink on those if you're in the back. So he always had to get, like, a private jet so he could drink and get blacked out. And that's Pauly Shore. I don't really know Pauly Shore. I worked for him for a little bit, but, you know, I'm not trying to, like, flex or anything. I'm just saying that's a, you know, story I knew. But anyway, for all of you who listen to the Dom Joseph podcast, I released the Dom Joseph meal on McDonald's for, you know, for my fans and for everyone who's here and listening. And I also challenged you guys all to a Happy Meal challenge. The Happy Meal challenge consisted of extra fries in the Happy Meal because I didn't say yes to the apples, so you're going to get the extra fries, a drink, and a burger. And I had submissions of people doing their speed eating, and I thought it was the most hilarious thing in the world. I loved every second. So what I've decided to do is every month we are going to do a food challenge, and I will do a different reward every month. But from now on, we will have monthly speed eating challenges for the fans. So before we get into that, I want to show you guys the standings. And here are the standings, right to my right. I'm going to put them up here. You know, these are the standings. So first, we have myself at 50 seconds. And then second, I will show you guys who we have next. I'm going to show you guys the videos live right now, and we're going to go through every video. So the next person who came in second place, Brock Carter, everyone. And here is his video right here. So I'm going to do a little bit of play calling here. Okay, Brock's technique is good. He's doing really good here. He's got the fries. He's doing the mouthful with the 2 hands. That's actually really key because if you start losing the fries, you could lose a lot of time. The fries are always the killer. They're always the killer in this challenge. But Brock is doing a great job right here, and then he's getting to the sandwich. He's at 20 seconds. Oh, he lost one. He lost a fry down there. His dog got it. So we might have to. It might be a DQ. We have him drinking maybe water of his choice. Then he's working on the burger with 33 seconds left. And what happened to Brock? His phone died. Leave it up to Brock to have the phone die, but it happens, you know. Sometimes it happens, you know. Your phone dies, and that's just what happens. But Brock kept going. And he ended up getting 59 seconds. So that is why Brock has an asterisk next to his name. So if anybody wonders why he has an asterisk next to his name, it is because Brock technically finished, but we didn't see the time officially, and his phone died. So we never know. It could have been a little longer. But at his pace, I do believe Brock was at 59 seconds. So for our next person, we have my little brother who came in 3rd place. And here's his video right here. Okay, Luke, sitting down. That's a pretty hard thing to do. He's sitting down. He's going burger first. Burger first, everybody. He's looking at his girlfriend because she's helping him record. Right on. Okay, he's chewing. He's going a little slow. He's got the drink. He's got the drink. Oh, he's using a straw. I think that's killing his time a little bit. All right, he's working on the fries. He folds them. He folded them there. I saw the fold. That is a great move, Luke. So proud of you right there. Okay. Oh, he's cupping them just to make sure. Just to make sure they don't. Okay. Keep going, Luke. You got this. Oh, he's looking at the time. You got to just keep going. You can't look at the time, Luke. You got to just keep going. Keep going. All right, the burger's down. He's only got fries left. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Okay. Oh, he shoveled the fries back in on the napkin. Okay, don't eat the napkin. Oh, don't look at the time. Keep going, Luke. He said he's going to beat it. He said he thinks he's going to beat it. Nope. Did not beat it. Final time for Luke was 103.42. So, Luke, you did a great job, but I think if you would have stood, took the lid off, and maybe took the ice out of the cup, you would have had it easy. No doubt in my mind. Okay, for the next person we have, let's take a look at a friend of mine from middle school, Johnny Sweet. All right, here we go. He was accompanied by my 2 roommates, Hunter and Nate. So they were officially there, and they could tell me what happened. So what happened is he chose Sprite. I see he did a Sprite challenge without ice, and he has fries and he has the burger. So let's watch it here.
Recording has started.
You got quad.
All right.
Ready?
It's a little loud.
Ready? Count down for me.
We're ready.
Counting down for him.
2.
Good approach.
Go.
Oh,
He's taking too long. 13 seconds, Johnny. No.
Come on, baby.
Johnny, you gotta.
hand over fist, Johnny.
Hand over fist.
You got it. Okay, with the fries, you gotta just keep going.
Technique's not there.
Nate's grilling him.
30 seconds.
Dude, fries are hard, man.
30
Keep
seconds.
going, Johnny.
No, he doesn't. You got burger now. You got burger drink.
But look how fast he gets his burger down, though.
He's taking down the Sprite.
The Sprite's a hard one.
We got 45.
Sprite's a
on the
hard
clock,
one.
Johnny.
He's
Shaking
going.
it down. That's not happening.
Oh, the 2 good bites. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going.
Come on. Sprite.
Oh.
Sprite is hard, man.
Keep
1
going.
minute.
Sprite is hard. Hunter is right. Sprite is hard.
Don't do it.
Don't
You
hurl.
It's over.
You hurl, it is over. That is a rule.
Pound it. Pound the Sprite.
You gotta pound it. Pound the Sprite. It's a hard part, too. Really underrated part of this challenge, getting that last drink down.
Keep going.
Don't throw up.
Finish strong. No baby sips.
125.94 for Johnny. And Johnny, if I were to suggest anything, I think what you gotta do is you gotta not have Sprite. Can't have a fizzy drink. You gotta get those fries down. You gotta fist them. You gotta go full force. When you take the burger, you gotta keep it close. Have the drink in your hand the whole time. I'm no pro. I'm no pro at this, but I'm a semi-pro. I'm a semi-amateur. That's what I am. Semi-amateur. All right, for next, we have my little cousin coming in 4th place. Not last. And here we go. Little Keegan, my guy, he's not going to be little anymore. He's going to grow much more. I give him probably a year and a half before he's taller than me. But here's his attempt right here. Okay, here we go. Keegan with the fries. Very fast at it though. He's going. It's hard. It's hard. But he chose a Sprite. I could see it by the color. Okay. Oh, he's going fry hamburger. Oh, he can't contain the laughter. Laughter's a hard thing. It gets you. It really does get you. Okay, here we go. Take a drink. You got to get that down. You got to get that drink down. Don't be a hero. You got to just go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, oh, he's leaning the chair back. Next time, Keegan, I would stand up. Okay, he's getting the fries are done. No more fries. Only burger left. We're 43 seconds in, I think, on the video. Okay, there you go. This is so awesome, man. Oh, ripped it in half? Okay.
You'll beat 2 guys if you just finish.
He did beat, yeah, if he just finishes, he does beat 2 guys. All right, Keegan, you gotta get this last part down. Okay, he's all done with the burger. He has 2 fries under the wrapper. I see those. He'll get those though. Don't hurl. You got this. Take a drink. You gotta take the drink, Keegan. It's hard, man. Be careful too. Oh, he's hurting. Yo, tell him to take a drink, Darian. Come on. There you go. Okay. Yep.
We already lose. Gotta drink it. Yeah, hurry. Just see how far you.
You got this. Keep going, Keegan.
Yeah, finish. So then you'll still be on his thing.
Hey, dude, the Sprite's the hardest one to choose. Dude, with the Sprite, I should knock off at least 5 seconds because those burns, you know, for Johnny and Keegan here. Oh, he's got the McSweats going.
Keep going, though.
Don't stop, Keegan. You got this.
Keep going. Chug, chug,
Chug, chug, chug, chug, chug.
You got it. You got it. Done.
Right on. Okay, so Keegan is in 4th place after that one. So, but he did not get last. He did not get last, and that's what I'm proud of him for. So, in 5th place, so wait, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Keegan's in 5th. John Reamer, a longtime fan of the show, went for it, and here was his attempt. So before you guys try to, you know, clown on his attempt, he did not have a timer. So he took initiative, and he said, I'm going to get this my homie to record me on Instagram Live, and that's how I'm going to do it. Or however he did it. Maybe it was FaceTime. But he went ahead, and I think it looks like he put extra ketchup and extra mayonnaise on there. So he went a little bit, and maybe he thought it would slide down the gullet faster, but it didn't. It didn't work out. So here we go. We're going to play John Reamer's video. Here we go, right here.
Okay, ready?
All right, yeah.
You got a Snapchat from Dylan.
Oh, fuck. Okay, go.
Oh, burger first. Oh, he's got the Naruto headband. Oh, he received a message on TikTok. Wow. Oh, he seems a little distracted. We got the burger down. He's chugging the drink. Don't know his. Oh. Oh.
Cut.
Oh, cut. He threw up. Oh. That's a DQ. That's a DQ. So John threw up. And that happens sometimes, you know. That's why I say be careful. You know, the DNF is a little bit of it hurts the ego just a little bit for anybody. But he did. You know, he screen recorded and said, "Hey, I want to do this. I'm going to send it to the Dom Joseph podcast," and that is what makes it effortless. You know, it makes it amazing to me. Okay.
2.
So we got Gabe sitting.
1.
Gabe sitting.
Go.
Oh, burger first. He's going burger first. Okay. Oh, okay. He's going with the drink.
That is Sprite, by the way.
Oh, Sprite with ice. Oh. Oh, he threw it up and he okay, it didn't hit the ground. It's a hard one. Come on, Gabe, you got this. Gabe is our youngest competitor, may I add. Okay, fistful of fries, way bigger than my fistful.
You're at 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, Gabe, go on. You got this. Still half a burger left, about maybe quarter fries left. You got this, Gabe. With the Halloween decorations, I like it. You got this.
10, 9, 8.
Oh, give him a
7,
countdown.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fail.
How do you do this?
You know, Gabe, I don't know how I did it either. I sometimes wonder. I don't know. It was a hard one for me too. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to put you on DNF. Did not finish. But you know what? You're among the greats of the Speed Eat Challenge. Thank you so much for getting the courage to do this. And our last but not least, a friend of mine, Cameron Wagstaff, everybody, comes in at last place with the DNF. But here is his video. Oh, here we go. Scroll back a little bit. Oh, fast approach with the fries. Fries are spilling. 2 seconds down. Has the drink going. Okay. Going quick. He's at 7 seconds.
I give up. Stop it.
Oh, he gives up. At 10 seconds, he said, I give up. Stop it. So I discovered what happened. Why did Cameron quit? Was it that he was upset? Was he embarrassed of himself? Was he worried about his cholesterol? Because that is a problem. But no. McDonald's put a burnt fry in his fries and it hurt his tooth. So he said he's done. What he should have done is just went on without it. You know, fuck the burnt fry. Man, what a great episode, man. I loved the Speed Eats. I loved everything about it. You guys make it so much fun, man. I love this podcast. I love you guys. And thank you guys so much for joining. Unfortunately, nobody won. Nobody beat me. So for the next food challenge, I think what we are going to do is I'm going to submit a poll, and the poll is going to, contain of what the challenge will be. There'll be once a month, and I will always have a reward. I don't know what the reward is going to be yet, but we will talk reward later on. But as of now, I won the first one. That's okay because it's the first one. It might be the only one I ever win. So you guys got to give me that one. But anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. The next one I want to do will be, I think, a bag of popcorn. One single microwave bag of popcorn. And I want to see you guys pour the popcorn into the bowl so I don't see extra, leftover kernels in there because, that could be a problem. But anyway, we will talk soon. Next week, we got a lot of shows coming up. We got Andrew, we got Alex, and we got Dennis. We got 3 guys coming in, separate episodes. But by the time those are done, we will be moving on to our next Speed Eat Challenge. So be ready. It might not even be a bag of popcorn. It might be something else. So thank you guys so much for listening. I love you guys, and have a great one.